What's up, everybody? Jordan Angeli here with another edition of The Breakdown. Now, on today's episode, I'm going to talk about what the Columbus Crew did right against New York Red Bull's 4-2-4 press and how it all led up to the goal. Now, as we go through these clips, there's going to be a few different clips, and I'm going to talk to you as we go through them about what was going right for the Columbus Crew. Here you're going to see the Crew in a possession posture. They like to have their two center backs wide and holding mid drop into the back line. So there's three here, allowing the two outside backs for the Crew to push high and wide. As I play this clip, Nagbe gets out of pressure with this double team, which, I mean, how many times did he do that in the game? So good under pressure. But what I want to show you is the 4 high pressing for the Red Bulls. 1, 2, 3, 4. When you do this, you want to engage the wingers with these two center backs that are now pushed wide for the Columbus Crew. This is exactly what happens. Nagbe plays the ball to Williams. The winger comes and presses, which allows Jimenez to be in the space. And look at all that space that's beyond the wingers, in front of the back line, and next to the holding midfielders. That's going to come into play again later on in this sequence. So a little bit later, the Crew are now working from right to left. Berhalter again in that possession posture where he's between the two center backs. He picks his head up and sees that the space is beyond this first line of pressure, behind the winger, in front of the back line, next to the holding midfielders for the Red Bulls. This space. Well, who pops in here? Etienne, who then creates a 1v1 opportunity on the wing for Jimenez, the outside back all the way forward to help create this opportunity, not quite on frame, but a really good look for the Columbus Crew. Okay, so you get the point. Now we get to the goal. The Crew do a good job, again, possessing, and they want to get isolations in the channels. So here, I'm going to credit the Red Bulls. They did a good job of squeezing to the left side of their defense, the right side of the Crew's offense, to just not allow them to be successful, poke the ball away, and try to regroup. Well, the Crew do a better job of transitioning off of this throw-in. What happens here is Cadden picks the ball up. As he looks up and is ready to throw the ball in, look at Pedro Santos. I caught him when he was checking his shoulder here. So he checks his shoulder, sees that this is a center back behind him. The outside back is right next to him. And there's space in beyond to try to get at. He sees a 2v1 is what he sees. This throw by Chris Cadden is perfect. Into space, doesn't make Pedro Santos touch it until he engages that other center back. Here comes Aaron Long to try to pressure the ball. Santos pushes the ball past Aaron Long, and even though he wasn't involved really in the play, in the goal itself, Etienne's run is great here. It keeps that outside back engaged with him and respecting him, so then Santos can do whatever he wants. Well, what he wants to do is cut that ball back against the grain. A no-look pass from Santos to Zardes to score this goal. Again, the space was beyond the wingers, in front of the back line, right next to the holding midfielders. The Crew do a good job of exploiting that and getting the first goal of the game. It's not just this play, right? It's how many times they did that over and over again. You got to really see who the Columbus Crew are going to be, and it was fun to watch. I hope you guys not only enjoyed the game, but you enjoyed this edition of The Breakdown. I will be back after next game to give you another one.